I figured out for me what's a nice and easy page, and then I'm going to use my double waterfall hinge because that's really easy going with flatter your pages. So in the end we end up having this size page, and on the front I am going to make a really easy big pocket. It's always nice on a page. Then we flip this open, and then we have this flip left, and I made of course a pocket out of it with attaching 2 little extra hinges, and then this can open, and then I attached an extra page that flips to the right, and that is what we are going to make in this album. And we are going to make, well, don't do that often, but we're going to make 5 exactly the same pages because I really like this structure. And yeah, so that is what we are going to do. Okay, I really like this, how this turns out. So let's do this together and see how it works. Okay, so we need for this page 2 pages, 2 12 by 12, and these are exactly 12 by 12, so that will be 30.5 by 30.5 centimeters, and we need 2, well, not exactly 2, but at least 1.5. So first we are going to score the base page. Let's open this up, and the first thing we need to score, am I in frame? Yes, I think, yeah. The first thing we need to score are the 2 hinges that are each a 1/2 inch. So first we score at a 1/2 inch, then again a 1/2 inch more. That means that we score at 1 inch, and then we score at 1/8 inch. Okay, then we're going to turn it and score it at 4.5. Okay, that's the base page. Okay, and here are the exactly same ones for those who don't understand me. So we score at a 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1/8 inch, then we turn the paper and we score at 4.5 inch. I don't have a centimeter scoreboard, so sorry for my Dutch people. I only have an inch scoreboard. So, okay. Yep, everybody got that? Okay. So, let's first make this base page before we get further. Okay. So, let's see what we do. First we are going to fold these 2 1/2 inch hinges. Okay, one more. Here we go. Okay, so that's that. Then we have a, oh, I hope you can see this. Yeah, you can. This is the long side, and oh, focus. This is the long side, and this is the short side. Now what we are going to do is at the short side, so these 2 little hinges, we are cutting 1 off. So first of all, I'm going to cut this piece, and I'm going to cut on the left side of the score line and then over the score line. Then I'm going to make a triangle and go to the end of my first cut. And we have this. Then we are going to remove 1 side of this piece because we only need 1. So I'm going to cut right along the score line. I'm going to cut that off. My scissor is going to work with me. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Yes, so we have 1 hinge left. This we don't need. Okay, let's continuing. Let's fold this small side up, burnish, and now you can check if you are cutting correctly, and if I don't, you can adjust that. Okay, then we open this up, turn it, and fold this to the other side. Okay, now what we have is, here we are creating this big pocket, but this one needs to cut off from below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on the left side of my fold line first to create that big pocket. Cut it with a knife if you want, but then I'm going to be closer for you guys. So what we have left now is a big pocket. We are going to attach a hinge later for this one, so we have a nice big pocket. Okay, but now what we do have is, when we turn this and this up, we have left this. So we need to cut out the completely fold line. So now I'm going to cut on the right side. So it's just cutting the fold line. What you see, what you have fold, you're just cutting that off. That will be the perfect size. So you don't, so it's just this what you cut off. So it will be seeing as this. You see, we're cutting off the cutting line. So we have a pocket here and a flap on this side, and we are going to create this as a pocket, also making 2 hinges. That's that. That's the base page. Now we're going to cut for the other piece. We are going to cut, I believe it was 18.8. Yes, 18.8, or, well, let's say 1, 2, 3, 7, 3 of an 8. Yeah, let's cut that. 7, 3 of an 8. 1, 2, 3. Yep, or 18.78. At least it must have been a slightly smaller than this page. Not exactly, but it's nice to, yeah, to give this just a little slightly smaller. Now, put that away for just a second, because we are going to make 2 of the pages out of this piece. So what I like to do is, so it saves paper. You can make a page all the way, but it does not need. Why make a page all the way if we can make 2 pages out of 1? So I like to do that, and I'm going to cut this in half, the Scrap Queen way. I'm just going to fold this down and cut along the edge. I just love that method, and then I be short, straight, and I have them even. Okay, so now I have exactly 2 the same pages. Here we go. And now we can do the first one. Glue it down. And stay away from the fold line, at least 1 millimeter. That will do it. And burnish it. Open it up and make sure your glue is going everywhere. Okay, so now we attach the page, and that's that. Another page on the base page. See how simple that is. Now the only thing we need to do is create a hinge on this side and on these two sides. Now we have left, of course, one piece of what we have used for the extra page. So why not make a hinge out of it? Let's see, is this the right? Oh yeah, we can use, perfect. You don't need this side, only make, save your paper. So I'm going to use 1 inch and another inch, because we need 3 hinges. So I am going to make a score line 3 times. Perfect. Here we go. And just fold them in half. There we go. Okay, so I'm first going to do this piece, and I don't want to use a edge die, but I do like something, and that's what I'm going to use my envelope punch with. I really like this. That gives a nice opening for the page. So now I'm going to measure, and this one is just a little too tall, but no worries. Rather be too tall than too short, so I'm going to cut them equally. And I really like this corner to be, oh this one. This one. Alright. Oh. Okay, so now glue them down. On each side. As close as we can to the corner, please. Not to the corner, to the edge. Trying my best today. Last night it was really awkward with finding the right words, but sometimes I have that day. Well, almost every day. Okay, so yeah, now we attached the 2 hinges, and now we can close it down. Can we? Yeah, let's close it down. Put some glue on. There we go. And close the pocket. There we go. So now we have a nice pocket, and totally pocket. We can use, if you don't use hinges and you put some glue on here, that's possible, but then your pocket will be smaller for your tags. Now we can use the completely pocket all the way, and that's just how I like it. Now the last one, we're going to do first a nice edge die. If you have an edge die, that will be perfect, but if you don't, it's really no big deal. Because a straight line is also perfect, of course. Okay, one more go. Okay, it just went through it. Love it. Mark the Stewart punch, and this one, oh, there is not a name for it, but I really love this one. It's really easy and delicate. Alright, so the hinge. Now we can measure. Okay, let's say I want it not completely to the flower. So I'm going to make this a little shorter and also a little angle. There we go. Let's attach it. I'm going to start at the top. Yep. Yes, I'm straight. Okay. And now we can close it down. Oh, before I do that, here, it's no big deal because we are putting some paper on the back, but I think let's say, wait a second, what happens if I cut it only? Well, I'm going to cut it the same way as that one. Yeah, so we don't see anything coming off. That's better. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can glue this down too. And then we have created our base page. Oh, one thing. Okay, alright, this was pointing that direction. Okay, so what we have now is the hinge. This piece is going to attach to the chipboard. This is for the opening, so the papers will lay flat. Then this goes to the left pocket. Then this opens to the left, and this one is a page. And we always can use some extra piece with the leftover to create another pocket. But I will decide that later. For now it's good to go. And for a closure, well, I will think of that, what we are going to do. I want to use something different this time. But I will decide that later. Yes, I think I have something in my head, but okay. Yeah, let's make these a few more. Let's make these 5, and then I'll already have one. This one is done also. Yeah, that was so I need to make 3 more, and then we can make the cover and glue them in. Okay, that went very, very well. I hope you understand what I was telling you. Yep, yeah, well, it should be. Okay, you do that. Okay, let's make 5 pages of these, and then I'll come back to you for the chipboard. Alright. Okay, when I was doing my 5 pages, I did cut, for accident, the wrong side. I cut this piece instead of this piece. Well, that's no big deal if you do that exactly mistake again. You don't have to overdo this completely page, because we still can make this as a pocket, but then just an extra flap. So no big deal, really. You can make this also as a pocket, or you can make this as a flap. So it's no big deal. And then on this side we don't have a pocket, but we always can create a pocket if you like. So now I did my edge on this page. So yeah, it's no big deal. So you see, any mistakes can be solved. And I actually like this. I like a flap on a pocket. So yeah, okay, so everything is going to be solved always. So yeah, easy. Alright, so now I have my 5 pages already done. So I will leave it for just a minute because we are first going to do the cover. And the sizes, here are my sizes. Let's first do it in inches. So I get I see a big crane in front of my window. Okay, the chipboard for inches is 7/5 of an 8 by 7/5 of an 8 inch, and it's 2 1/4 by 7/5 of an 8 inch. Okay, that's for the inches. And if you are using centimeters, then it's going to be 19.5 by 19.5 centimeters, and for the spine it's 5.7 by 19.5 centimeters. Alright, so once again we'll close. So these are my measurements for this chipboard, and the measurements of course are for my cigar box. So that is what I am going to apply. Yeah. Okay, let's first double check for my cigar box. Yeah, did it right. Yeah, you never know with me. Okay, so now I'm going to attach these, and I'm going to use again not my black, of course, because this is too light of colors. So I'm going to attach these papers, and let's see how white is going to need it. I think 24 will do enough. So I'm going to cut these, and you can use any paper, of course, you like. What you have in your stash, what you are regular of use. So you don't have to be exactly the same stuff I use, but I just have this already in my stash and I will love to use it again. I use this on my pink romance album and I just love how that turns out. Normally I will use the contact paper, but I don't have a light contact paper. Well, anyway, I don't have a light contact paper which I like. So I was trying out this paper for using, and it really turns out really nice. A little big crane. They are still working in front of my house. Oh yeah. And well, anyway, so I'm going to start with the middle piece. I'm going to glue that down. Yes, I am using double-sided score tape and glue. Spread it as much as I can. Okay, that will do. Let's begin at the middle. Alright. Okay, let's grab another piece. And the base thing for making a cover is to leave the gap wide enough between your spine and your back and front cover. That is just one rule you need to know for making covers. Keep the spine not too close. Okay, so what I mean is this space. Leave it as wide as possible. Well, not this wide, but leave it like yeah, normally I will eyeball it, but mostly it's between 4 and 5 millimeters. So yeah, that will do. So don't get too close to it. I remember my mom each time saying to me when she started making albums, my spine is going to crack every little single time, and with yours it's not. What did I do wrong? And every time I looked and every time I see what she is doing wrong, she will have too close to each other. So please leave the gap between the 4 and the 5 millimeters. That is crucial. Alright, same thing on this side. Staying straight and leave a nice gap. That's it. That is it. Now I'm first going to see how this turns out with my glue. Go. So the glue is good attached. Now I'm going to cut this because we don't need that much. 1 inch is more than enough on each side, so I'm going to cut it. And the other side too. There we go. Alright, so now we have this and it's ready to go all the way around. Yep. Okay. So first thing I am going to do is cut this piece and stay away at least 2 millimeters away. That's how I like to do it. So 2 millimeters and then cut in a little angle 2 millimeters and just eyeball it. You never can't go wrong with this actually. Well, never. You can, but okay. So normally I will make some place. Let's make some room. Okay, so I will need to turn this because I normally go on the longest side, and then I'm going to attach some extra double-sided tape on the chipboard and on the edge of the paper, and then I'm going to attach some glue on the edges here and a little here too. That should do it. Okay, now it's just a matter of wrapping it around. Let's first wrap it all with your thumb or fingers. Wrap it all the way. Let the paper first bend a little over the chipboard. Okay. So when we have done that, and we still be gentle, folding, folding. Now you think you are done, start in the middle and wrap it all the way around it. Here we go. Then grab your bone folder and push all the glue and the tape really tight to your chipboard. What I like to do with paper is to do the edges also. But be gentle, not too tight. Just a little, so you get a nice clean edge. Okay. Let's do that one more time on the other side. So I put a little double-sided tape on the chipboard and on the end of the paper. Then grabbing some glue on the edge of the chipboard and a little in the middle. Okay, one more time. Easy going, gentle, fold it all the way around. Be gentle. Let the paper be nice, be folded all the way around. Okay. I think it's done. Then I'm start in the middle. Just wrapping it, and again I have a bad sweater and now with black hairs. So you really don't have those sweaters carrying, put on when crafting. But I just love a warm sweater when it's cold. Okay, do the edges gentle. Just gentle, to have a nice clean. Okay, now go to the sides, the short sides, and again I put some extra double-sided tape on. Again, some glue against the chipboard and a little in the middle. Now what we have is these little tuck spots. Well, not, they are just overlapping a little. You see, that is the 2 millimeters that we have left. And I'm going to grab my bone folder and I'm just tying these in. So basically I'm just smoothing it in. But I had to do that after putting some glue on, but you get the picture. And again, I'm just wrapping first, nice. And then just be gentle, folding your paper. Around it, and that's it. Again, be gentle to have a nice clean edge. There we go. Last time, oh, we learn from my mistakes. Again, first tuck this nice thing in. I'm just going to go around my corner and I'm just folding this in. Then I'm grabbing some tape on the cover, on the outside edge. Just a little glue against the chipboard and a little in the middle. And again, use your thumb to go all the way around. Nicely bend your paper all the way around. Done! Gentle. Here we go. And then this folds perfectly all the way around. Yay! Okay, cool. Now I'm still going to check. I always like to check, 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 check. Check. Perfect. Perfect. And I did not go all the way to the end. I just leave a little so it's easier to put it in and out. Yay! Oh, goody, goody, goody. Next step. Okay, so before I go to the inside, I first go to the outside and I choose these two papers for the front and the back. So I'm first going to put these on and then I go to the spine. So yeah, let's attach these two using some double-sided tape. And some glue. I don't know if you will notice it, but they are shaking my house. I bet you hear that sound, but so sorry about that, but work needs to be done. I can't say to those people, hey you, stop that noise, because I'm filming. Oh, that it was. I think they stopped. At least I hope they do. Okay, now the other side. And some extra glue. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so that is that. Now for the spine, I'm going to try something totally new. I saw that a few weeks ago on a craft fair. I saw a few projects and they use canvas. Canvas. Where you normally will make your paintings on. For paintings, to paint your painting. And it's really nice stuff. I ordered some but I bought this also on a craft fair, and on the back it's nice and flat, and I really think that this will attach perfectly to the spine, to paper. And on this side it's kind of a fabric material, and I love the color, and I think it will fit perfectly on this project. So yeah, I am going to attach some big tape. Because that's easier done. Grab my scissors. Okay, another piece. So it's totally a tryout for me how this works out, because I just love using something good quality for the spine. And so this is done. Let's attach it good. There we go. Ooh, excited. I am excited. Okay, now I need one more piece for the middle. I don't want to leave spots not on. Here we go. Hello. Yep, here it is. It comes loose. Gosh. Yep, here it goes. Here it goes. Well, normally I will not come over it, but over the spine, but I'm going to try it out how that goes. So what I'm going to do is watch where I want to put it. Perhaps it's better to make a guideline, but I think we manage it. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, so let's wrap it around. And does it need extra glue? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So I'm going to go around same as the paper, and then I fold it down so it won't be too tight. Okay, same here. Also wrap it around, nice and easy. Yep, that's it. Alrighty. And then we're going to make sure that my tape is attached really well. And I hope my experiment will work it out. Now that's the one reason we left a nice big gap, because now we can do this. Tuck this in the opening. Here it goes. So, wow, this looks amazing. Look how nice and tight this looks. Look, and that's really the base for leaving that big gap. That's really necessary. Alright, okay. Yeah, like it. Really like the light beige looking for a nice light color of paper. Okay, so now you can go on, but I always like to decorate this edge. And well, I have plenty to use. I don't want to miss the word. So how about doing this on the inside? And then putting a nice color on. So what do you think? I think I'll do this. So I don't know if you want to watch this on how I do it, but basically I'm just using my hot glue for it, and I'm making sure that I use, especially with lace, I use the spot where the least openings are. That's really makes sense, I believe. Squeezing it really well. Need a new one for the last piece. Okay, and then of course we are going to wrap it all around. Oh, this is a really tight spot. Hope I can manage that. Just but just is just enough, won't it? Okay, this piece we can cut off. Yeah. Alright, so this is how it looks like right now. And I think, let's say, how about going over, I think I like it, but is it that not bad for the lace? Okay. Perhaps it was better to put the lace on this side. Oh my, options, options. How about options? But I like this too. Sometimes it's easier to watch in the camera and then see the side. What is nice? What do you think? With or without? Gosh, I like this also. Yeah. What shall we do? Why cover up this nice lace? It's perfect. I think I will leave it. Gosh, I think I will leave it. Otherwise, definitely needed this under here. But that's no use for now. Let's say, otherwise it should looking like this. Well, no, that's... No, I think I will leave it like this, but first I am going to attach the same white on the back and then I decide. Let me think about it just a minute, but I really love how it turns out right now. Okay, let's see, how far did I go? Well, I really love how this turns out. It's really quiet and easy, and I really love the white, and I don't want to go too busy on the front, so I will leave it for now. Perhaps later on a few flowers or anything, but that will totally depend on if it will fit. Oh, what I did, I cut out a piece what's left, and I cut out one piece and just little flowers and a piece of the clock and this word beauty blossoms from the inside, and I think that will be perfect for the outside. So yeah, this is how it looks, and I really like the quietness in it because the papers are really busy, I think. So yeah, what do you think? I think I love it. Alright, so next thing we need to do is grab some paper, same color as, well, I prefer the same color for, that we use for the papers, for the pages. So let's glue it in, and yeah, let's glue it in, and then I will come back to you because I do that all the time. So I put already some, yeah, let's not get bored for anything. This is really simple, just put it in. Okay, well, when I put it on, it's really necessary that you are going right through the paper, and then here with the lace you need to really adjust it really well, and that lump, you don't see it when you put the papers on the inside cover, but for now we really make sure that the tape will grab it all. Okay, when that is done, then we are going to see where the spine opening is. Don't know if this is the correct word, possibly not, but we are going with our bone folder, nicely steady, over and over, not too hard, otherwise your paper will crack. And now I see that this does not attach really well to the canvas, so I think I will need some extra glue on it, but let's see how it goes, because here it does attach it all, only here not. So let's see how this goes. Did I make my spine wide enough, or did I ask too much now? Because my cream color paper is really thick. So let's see how it does on the other side. Search for it, search for the opening. And let's see how it goes. Well, normally the 4 to 5 millimeters opening for the spine is enough, but I changed the thickness of my cardstock and I did fold the canvas all the way around. So if it's that a problem, then it definitely needs a wider opening for the spine. But let's see how we do. Does everything stay in its place? Okay. I think here it can be just a little, well, it's here for the lace, but here it just opens a little, so I'm going to adjust a little more glue, but everything else, it does the trick. So yeah, next time if I will use this cardstock, and canvas all the way around, because all the way around is very, very nice and neat. Then I definitely need an opening spine between the 5 and 6 millimeter. That really is needed. Okay. Yeah, so first I'm going to attach just a little glue on here, so it will be better attached, and then put some clam on it, so it will be nice when it's dry. Yeah, and I think with the lace, I think an overnight will, with a little clam, that will do it, denk ik. Denk ik. Olé, Dutch in English, same time. Okay, yeah, alrighty. So let that dry for a second, and then we'll come back to you for including the pages. Alright, stay tuned.